Hey fam, so I got a confession. As a 9 year practicing yogi, I really thought that I knew a lot about yoga. And about 4 years ago, I obtained my aerial yoga certification. And in obtaining that certification, I realized, there's a lot I don't know. So last year, I decided to go for my 200-hour certification to help fill in those gaps, especially since I'm about to start teaching aerial yoga again. I wanted to make sure I filled in those gaps so I could teach in the best possible way for my students, right? And for myself. Um, anyway, all of that said, going through this 200-hour course opened my eyes in a real way. I realized there are a lot of poses, even as simple as easy seat. And I'm not sitting in the correct easy seat right now, just so we're clear. I'm crisscross applesauce right now. But anyway, um, I realize even something as simple as easy seat, we don't always cue correctly. We just assume that because it's such an easy pose, everyone gets it. So I'm going to start a new series on here where I talk about what I'm learning in my 200-hour course in relation to the poses that we do and some of the common mistakes that we may not even realize are common mistakes that we're making in these poses. My goal is to not only reinforce my teacher voice and educate myself, but my goal is that I hopefully educate others out there, and maybe even remove some of the mysticism and some of the anxiety around starting yoga, because we think that we have to look a certain way or be a certain amount of flexible or anything, any barrier you think to yoga. I'm hoping that in talking about some of these poses and some of the common mistakes, some of the regressions that we can use if we can't get into those poses, and some of the progressions we can use if we want to advance those poses, and just how your practice is your practice, and how to just worry about you on the mat. I'm hoping that this series encourages older yogis, people who are thinking about becoming yogis, and then people who have just started their journey. That's my goal. That being said, this is a community, so I want other people to chime in. Again, I'm still new to the 200-hour realm, even if I'm not new to yoga itself. So I'm learning every day. Every pose I study, I learn something new that I didn't know I knew, even from doing the pose. So I'm getting a little long winded here. Join me on this journey. I will be dropping gems, or what I think are gems. I'm hopefully they're gems for you too. But as we learn along, and I definitely invite the community to join in with me. So, with that being said, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care of yourselves, okay? Bye.